Two-year-old Ivana is slowly recovering from the third-degree burns she suffered after an Israeli airstrike hit close to her home in southern Lebanon. She suffered extensive burns on her head, face and arms. Her father Mohammed says he and many others never received the Israeli evacuation threat because the mobile phone network was down.
There was a strike close by. The house was shaking. I can't describe it. I saw my little girl on the balcony. I saw her all black and looking at me.
A child is pulled from under the rubble following an Israeli airstrike in Aljazeera, southern Lebanon. This is happening every day. Lebanon's Ministry of Health says more than 1,200 children have been injured and nearly 200 killed since the beginning of hostilities between Hezbollah and Israel in October last year. But since the start of the escalation at the end of September, the number of child casualties has increased at a shocking rate. 4 children were among the 18 people killed in this strike, a strike that Israel says was targeting a Hezbollah member. But that's 4 children of the more than 100 children killed in Lebanon during a 5-week period, according to the organization Save the Children. And that averages more than 2 children killed every day. These are some of the more than 400,000 children who, with their families, have been forced to flee their homes. They receive psychological support at this shelter set up by the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, in Beirut. 11-year-old Nama and his family narrowly escaped a series of Israeli airstrikes in the southern city of Tyre.
We were on the road, then there was a hit between 2 buildings. It went whoosh. The car is here and the building there. It was scary. I felt my ears pop.
Naam's mum describes what she felt while trying to protect her children.
The fear was palpable. Every parent was holding their children tightly with fear while trying to keep the children calm. The guilt of possibly not protecting them enough was crushing.
UNICEF says the psychological toll on children in Lebanon is growing, as are the number of those like Ivana injured and probably disfigured for life. But she, unlike the growing number of children killed in this war, is at least alive. Charles Strafford, Al Jazeera, Beirut.